Single girl suddenly discovers that the old scar on her belly is actually from a C-section. Terrified, she immediately searches online for post-surgery photos. Comparing them, she finds they're identical. Frightened, she immediately questions her mother. Her mother claims it's a scar from a car accident that caused her amnesia, telling her not to overthink. However, that night in her dream, she remembers not only having a 4-year-old son, but also a husband whose face she can't clearly see. This deeply confuses Aisha. But before she can figure out what's happening, something even stranger occurs. When she interviews for a teaching position at a school, the principal discovers her prestigious diploma can't be found online. He harshly accuses her of falsifying her credentials and rejects her application. Upset, Aisha desperately tries to explain she isn't lying, but is ultimately kicked out. Frustrated, she returns home to search for documents proving her education. But no matter how hard she looks, she can't find a single paper. Anxiously, she questions her mother again. Her mother claims Aisha threw everything away before losing her memory. Aisha doesn't believe she would discard something so valuable. But at that moment, her mother happened to say that her heart condition was acting up. Aisha has no choice but to rush her to the hospital. At the hospital, her mother refuses treatment. Instead, she first demands Aisha promise one thing: to give up applying for teaching positions. This puts Aisha in a difficult position. But after brief consideration, she agrees for her mother's sake. Yet she can't shake the feeling her mother is deliberately hiding something. So she tells her new friend Oliver about all these strange occurrences. Without hesitation, he takes Aisha directly to her supposed alma mater. He makes up a reason to have the records office pull up her files. Strangely, they can't find any record of her attendance. This makes Aisha panic. Could her mother have deliberately deceived her about certain things after her amnesia? In order to get Oliver to help her uncover the truth, she gives him the only graduation photo she found. But before he can examine it carefully, Aisha's mother catches them. Learning the man's intentions, her mother becomes extremely angry. She feels her daughter doesn't trust her. Aisha instinctively explains she didn't mean anything by it. After much persuasion and explanation, her mother's attitude softens. So from the next day, Aisha can only secretly visit Oliver's home to investigate. One day, he suddenly finds Aisha's graduation photo on an alumni website. Comparing it with the photo Aisha has, they discover her copy appears to have been altered. Additionally, they can't find Aisha's name in the yearbook. Instead, the name listed is Alice. This deeply confuses her. She's certain her name is Aisha, so why would she use a fake name at school? With these burning questions, she returns home to confront her mother about the graduation photo. Her mother immediately becomes agitated, insisting Aisha must be mistaken. But this time Aisha refuses to believe her words. As mother and daughter argue, someone suddenly knocks on the door. A woman claiming to be Aisha's sister barges in and embraces their mother. This confuses Aisha even more. Since her accident a year ago, her mother never mentioned having another daughter. She forces herself to accept the stranger. Taking the opportunity, Aisha asks her sister if she had ever been married or had a C-section. But upon hearing this, her sister's face shows obvious discomfort.